up, guys?
Hope you guys are doing amazing. Remember at the start when we mentioned that we're not only going to be about the travel vlogging, we're going to be about personal development, about personal growth. And lately we've been asked a few questions, and there's one question or one comment specifically I want to touch on today.
We've been getting it quite often.
Yeah, and we haven't done one of these in a really long time.
I know. We've been traveling and stuff, and we've been in Bangkok, so we're like, we feel that when we're in Bangkok, we have a lot more time to just really focus on getting some work done, and we're not distracted by the beautiful ocean. So we came from Krabi, so it was very nice there. We were always out, but now I think we could, this was good to come back to. We're going to be in Bangkok for 2 weeks. We leave next Wednesday, so it's nice to have that time just to kind of focus and get stuff done. So we're like, okay, let's switch it up a bit. Got some travel vlogs out of the way, and now kind of answer some of your guys' questions. So it's nice to switch it up.
Yeah. And so I've been asked this question already a few times.
You just got it recently too.
Yeah. And
yesterday.
Because we do work online, so we talk to a lot of people online. And we're not a typical vlogger, right? So our business isn't
we don't travel
based
every day.
on YouTube. We don't get paid from YouTube. We don't get paid from those types of things. So what we do is we talk to people. And somebody was asking me about business because they said, well, what do you do? And I said, I travel full time. And they're like, well, how do you do that? And I said, I work from my cell phone or from my computer. And a lot of the time people think like my job takes me and Kyle, or our job takes us to these locations around the world. And no, it's our choice to be in these locations, and we absolutely love it. So the question I got asked was,
kind of a weird one.
It's I guess if they think
well,
that
just tell
we're
them what it is.
consistently traveling because of work, then yeah,
maybe, but it's not for work.
So the question was, do you ever get tired of traveling?
Hell no.
Well,
for us.
My response to that was absolutely not. This is the life we've chosen. We're not jumping in airplanes all the time like a typical vlogger.
No, we're not backpacking, so let's get that out of the way.
We stay in Thailand for a few months, we stay in Malaysia for a few months. Wherever we go, we try to stay for at least a month. So we get like an Airbnb or we stay in hotels, and we're able to travel that way. So we're able to see the culture, we're able to meet new people, make new friends. And so that question, it hit home for me because I used to work the 9 to 5. I used to work, first I worked at a doctor's office. I worked there for 8 years. And then I moved to a physiotherapy clinic, and I worked there for almost 5 years. And yeah, they were great jobs, but the time freedom was not there for me. And so to answer that question, I also thought back to when I used to work. And when I used to work, we would plan vacations, we would go on a holiday, I would go somewhere, and then I would come back, and I'd literally be at work for not even one day, and by the end of that first day, it was like, did I even go on a vacation? So
probably when you were backpacking too, that was the biggest eye-opener. Before we were together, because we did a big trip, and
yeah, like I backpacked, like, so when I started backpacking, it was in 2004. So that was a long time ago, and you guys, that probably just aged me a lot.
Oh well.
But that's okay. It took me a long time to find the vehicle to allow me to have the freedom. And so when someone asks me if I get tired of traveling, the answer is no. The answer is
fun.
I chose this life. Kyle's chose this life. We love traveling, meeting new people. We're not stressed out. We're not jumping on airplanes every week or every 2 weeks. We're situated in a location. We work with coffee shops. We get to enjoy each other's time.
We're at one right now, and it's awesome.
Yeah, so it might be loud in the background.
It's pretty,
actually.
yeah, it could be. We're in a nice one at this big mall here in Bangkok. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Terminal 21. It's actually pretty good. The
That's
food court
everything here.
upstairs.
It's ridiculous.
If you're looking for like cheap street food prices, but in
But
an
in a
actual
mall,
you gotta come to Terminal 21.
check it out.
It's pretty awesome. But I guess that's pretty much that question answer.
Yeah.
having to add to that?
I mean, wanted Trish more to explain just because she's came from a background and working a full-time job for quite a long time. And I mean, I did have some jobs, but it wasn't for like a big length of time. I just did like seasonal stuff. And yeah, I didn't like it, so I didn't work. But
That's really not a good thing.
still, this is why I found this. This is why I wanted to, work for myself and create my own business. It was just an experience for me to be like, man, I do not want to do that type of work. And I did labor stuff, right? So I saw this boss doing his thing and making all this money. I was like, damn, I need to know what he does and do that. So that helped me, but I didn't have something long. But even when I did have these things and have like another job, I worked at this restaurant when I was like a high school student, and it was just the same thing. It was like, man, it has to be more. I just didn't like it, and why am I gonna come to work every day? And I wanted to travel. I like travel. I want to see new things. There's a big world out there, right? So I was like, man, every time I go to work, you always have these thoughts. I was never going to work having, I mean, of course you would have positive thoughts, but it was never like fun how it is today, right? So every time you go to work, it's always like, what could I do? It's always having those thoughts. That just made me realize that I wasn't cut out for that type of life, I guess. So I had to think outside the box, and of course, I'm grateful I did, because here we are. So.
And too, like, working a job, you meet amazing people. Like, the people I worked with were awesome. But if you're from where I'm from, in Manitoba, in Winnipeg, like, you get 4 nice months out of the year, pretty much. So those 4 months, I do not want to be stuck in a building. Like, I want to be at the lake, I want to be camping, I want to be doing things. And then in the winter, it was always stressful too, and I absolutely hated the snow. And what's crazy is we're going back in winter, and everybody's like, are you crazy? Why would you come back in winter? Everybody's trying to leave. But now that we have so much flexibility and so much option, being in the snow and being in the cold doesn't matter. Because if there's a snowstorm, we stay inside, have a cup of coffee, wear some cozy clothes, and just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't have to be stressed out about anything or in a hurry. Like, if a meeting needs to be canceled, it just needs to be canceled. Or we Zoom. It's called conference calling.
Zoom is awesome. But I mean, just to clarify a little bit about like work and stuff, like, I mean, for me personally, it wasn't for me. I didn't like it. But can working a job be great? Of course it can. I mean, if you really love what you do it, right? It's just that I didn't. So I wasn't meant to stay in that place. Who would, right? So if you find yourself complaining about something or wanting something more, or asking these questions to us like we have been getting, I mean, that's a sign, right, that you guys should look at, a little bit more deeper and see that maybe there's something else you should be doing, because if you're not happy and you don't love what you do, then it's definitely not for you. So that's what we found both ourselves.
Yeah. And you guys, like, we never came from the background we're in right now.
Hell no.
I
never thought I would.
No idea. I never thought I would be doing this. I've never even thought I would have the capability of being able to do this. Like, my mind couldn't even think that far ahead. Like, it couldn't even comprehend what we do.
Yeah, but that shows you too how important your own self-development is and growth, because even if you think that you can do that, that's just a sign to you that you need to dig in a little bit more and gain that knowledge and what you want to do and just better yourself. And then of course you'll be at that point where you'll feel more comfortable in being able to do these things. And looking back, it's like, man, I never thought I would, the skills that I needed to acquire to do what we do, if I go as far back as like to high school, I would be like, shit, how would I ever do this? You know what I mean? But doing all this personal development we do, that has allowed us to be here and be comfortable. And now I'm like, oh, it's no worries, So if someone asked me, if I wasn't doing what I am today, and someone asked me about this and to get into what we do now, it would just be like, yeah, no problem. Because I feel comfortable, I have those skills, I have that development. So that's just really important to keep in mind, is if you feel a little bit edgy about something and you're not sure you can do it, well, you got to develop.
Yeah, it does take time to develop. It's just like any job. Like, you don't start your job today and now you've worked to be like the CEO of a company in like a week. It takes skills, it takes building. Like, I used to be so scared of like anything different, because I came from, I don't know, I was just thinking about that today too. Like, I came from being stubborn, but it was being stubborn because I have a learning disability. I was dyslexic, so I was stubborn in the sense that I was scared to be looked upon as someone that's stupid or someone that can't do something. So I think that held me back a lot. It held me back so much that when I look at it now, it frustrates me that I was so stubborn. Because I could have potentially been where I am a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
It's crazy.
it held me back. It held me back, and there was a lot of personal development I had to do. And there's still a lot of personal development
Every
that
day,
we
you
do
never
every day.
stop.
Because as humans, we're not meant to be out of our comfort zone. We're meant to go to that comfort zone where it's comfortable. We're not meant to be out of it. So you have to actually push yourself to be out of that comfort zone. And it's hard.
Yeah. It's hard, but
hard.
it's hard to break that subconscious, right?
But it's also hard to do something you don't love to do every day. It's also hard to, in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, when you go to retire and realize you can't retire, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
We kind of went off topic a lot from the first question.
But yeah, we just wanted to touch base on that because, yeah, like we said, that's a question we've been getting often, and just because it came up the other day, Trish got it, and people are asking, and yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that we don't get tired of it. We love it. It's super fun.
Yes.
I mean, I think that's the point of life, is to enjoy and have fun, right? So if you can find something that could put you in that spot, definitely, look a little bit more into it and what could provide that for you, and just go for it. Life's short, and it's a big world, and if you have the opportunity to go experience it, do it.
Yeah.
So we don't get tired of it, and we love it.
Yes, and we're heading to Vegas on
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, so...
Who knows when this will be out?
We've
So
been
that
asked
next
some-
Wednesday is the 16th, so we leave on the 16th.
We've been asked some personal questions as well. Please also feel free to ask us anything at any time.
Yeah.
We do some of these videos like this, whether it's personal development, whether it's about ourselves. We love connecting.
Yeah, we
with
love
you
talking
guys.
to you guys. So I mean, we're planning probably the day we leave, maybe in the airport. We'll see if we have some time, which we will. We'll have layovers for sure. So we plan to do like a Q&A just so you guys could get to know us a little bit more. So yeah, that's perfect. If you guys got questions, like through Instagram, whatever, send us messages, comment, direct message us, and we will be sure to get that answered on the Q&A that we'll do, and then you guys can learn more about us. So hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Take care.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.